One of the key elements announced in the government's budget today is a cut in payroll taxes for the lower paid.
Mr. Speaker, workers in this country are still under pressure and have suffered through wage stagnation and increases in the cost of living. To provide relief to those workers, the government will adjust the payroll tax employee rate bands to provide tax reductions to those earning less than $96,000 per year.
The lowest employee band will be cut to 4% from 4.75%. So those earning $48,000 a year will see their tax bill drop annually by $360, while those on $72,000 will see a tax cut of $180. Rates for higher earners over $96,000 will stay unchanged. So what do poverty campaigners make of the move?
I think it's always important for us to find a little relief in payroll tax or any kind of tax. So people need a relief today. They're really struggling. So it was great to hear the Premier give that relief and to expect it to really help families.
The government also stressed that job creation is a key part of the budget. A tax incentive program for jobs is still being finalized. But Premier Byrd did announce the reform of the 60-40 law, which until now has barred foreigners from owning more than 40% of Bermudian companies. That will now be reversed, allowing foreign ownership of up to 60%.
I recognize that this proposal will face opposition from both sides of the political spectrum. There will be those who want to protect their existing interests, and there will be those who feel that allowing entrepreneurs access to foreign capital, enabling them to compete, is not consistent with putting Bermudians first. However, Mr. Speaker, I want to assure the people of Bermuda that the government will consult and will strike the right balance to ensure that the revision of this rule has the intended consequence of providing more opportunities for Bermudians to become wealth-generating owners and not just employees.
So do economists think this will help bring new jobs to the island?
I think it's a step in the right direction. 60-40, its usefulness, I think, long expired. And so bringing that the Bermudian component down to 40% is definitely a good thing. I would tend to think it needs to go a little further, like 30-70, 20-80.
Seniors, meanwhile, are unlikely to benefit much from job creation, but the government has pledged that their pensions will increase at the rate of inflation as long as the PLP is in power. Despite this, advocates say there are still worries about how seniors will make ends meet.
The fact that they are going to raise pensions according to the cost of living, that's also good news. Anything to do with an increase for seniors is good. The concern we have, though, is how about the actual cost of living for seniors when it comes to medical insurance and prescription drugs and food and all of the other things that seniors will still have to take care of.
Seniors will benefit, along with children and the homeless, from a $25 million subsidy to pay for hospital care. More cash will also be made available for community care nurses and child health programs. Customs duties will remain largely unaltered, though the money gained by a proposed sugar tax will be used to cut all duties on some staple goods, among them eggs, potatoes, carrots, oranges, and apples. The national debt, of course, restricts what government can do to help its poor constituencies, but it's clear the PLP aims to reduce inequality. Whether it can do so, in light of the challenges like the recent tax reform in the U.S., remains to be seen. Jasmine Patterson reporting for Bermuda Broadcasting News.